Good morning and welcome to another episode of Somebody Did Something. Good morning, Mom. Are you there?
Good morning, I'm here.
Hi, Mom. So, Mom,
Uh,
we are days before the first vote of the Iowa primaries. Um, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that Trump will win that, of course. And I don't know if you saw yesterday how Mickey, what's her name?
Mickey. Mickey Haley?
Haley, and yeah, and Ron DeSantis, they were going at each other. Liar this, and you liar that, and you lie about this, and you lie about that. All they were calling themselves liars. So I think them two and Vivek,
Mm-hmm.
because Vivek, I don't know anything about Vivek that much, but everything I hear about him talk when he says, it's like if Donald Trump put him there to save him for something. Like if Donald Trump told him, you're going to go out there and you're going to say this and this and this and this, because everything he says is what Donald Trump will do, what Donald Trump be saying all along. Well, he just says it in a more explanatory way or something. He explains
More
it better.
eloquently.
Yeah, but not as forceful as Donald Trump, but he's just way better, I think. Well, he's on Trump's side, so I'm liking him. I want him for vice president. So
Good,
I think,
good. I heard
yeah, I think,
that whatever, I forgot his name, it escapes me right now. He dropped out. Who dropped out?
oh, Christy Donut dropped out. But,
Wait.
but,
Did you just call him Christy Donut?
yeah, Christy Donut dropped out
Okay.
from the race yesterday. But he said he will do anything not to allow Trump to be president again. Now, who does he think he is? What can he do? Nothing. Not gonna do anything. I mean, he's gonna try to have his voters go to Nikki Haley, whatever her name is, and be in her. But still, with that, not everybody's gonna go to her. If they wanted to go to her, they would have been on her side already. So, but
Correct.
I hear that. No, I heard that all these people that give money are putting a lot of money behind her now. Even Barack Obama is talking about her now. So they want her to knock out Ron DeSantis. They want her as number one.
Yeah, when I heard that Barack Obama was all for Nikki Haley, it gave me that Trojan horse feeling, right? Like
Yeah.
it was just it's odd. That's like saying, I mean, that's like hearing Barack Obama going for, I don't know, Vivek or Trump. It's like, what? Wait, what's going on here? This is not supposed to happen.
No, not supposed to happen. But they have their own rules. The Democrats have their own rules, but it's not gonna work this time. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I do have this feeling that it's more about who's gonna win, who's gonna lose versus what's better for the country. And I think that's why people like Trump because he's all about yeah, he wants to win. Who doesn't want to win, right? Nobody wants to be a loser. But
Right? And before I said, oh, he doesn't have experience, but now he has experience. He was the president and he did a good job. So now that one they cannot use anymore. So what's Biden using? Oh, he's going to be a dictator. He's going to be a dictator. Trump already said he wasn't going to be a dictator. He's going to be a dictator the first day to get all the illegals out and to let the oil come back.
I was like, oh, talking about illegals, immigrants, whatever you choose to call them. Did you see that people are upset because they closed the school to house the immigrants? And
So they can be calling themselves a strong New Yorkers. We're the best. No, you are not. Not anymore. You're not.
yeah,
You just let them go all over you.
well,
Get at it.
Well, I mean, I am kind of happy this is happening to New York because we do have family in New York. And I remember their social media posts talking about how Arizona was racist and Arizona was bigoted and blah, 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 blah. And oh, just let them in. And I know for 100% fact that now they're like, oh, they need to get out of here. What the heck? So
Yeah, yeah,
it's the hypocrisy of it all, right? It's
yeah.
it's
It is.
oh yeah, bring him in, but don't bring him in near me. But
Right.
to that, wouldn't it be an amazing world if you voted for Biden or you voted a certain way, that then when decisions were made because of the candidate you chose, that you were directly affected? Meaning, because people voted for Biden, whoever voted for Biden now needs to house an immigrant because you voted for him. This is what he chose to do and allow. So now you're directly responsible for what you voted for, and you have to house an immigrant. Wouldn't that be
That would be
amazing?
wonderful. They should do that. They
They
should do that.
should. They should
Yeah.
totally do that. And I think if they did something like that, like if you voted for this person, somehow, some way, you're gonna be more directly affected because of the way you voted. I think people will be smarter on how they vote, or at least they would think, because they'll know the hypocrisy of it, right? Because right
Yeah.
now we have, like I said, family members in New York that were all like, oh my God, you people in Arizona are horrible, blah, 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 blah. Let them in. It's a global blah, 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 right? And
No,
now,
right. Because, yeah.
yeah, and
If
right,
somebody did something, they should have consequences.
exactly.
That would be the best consequence. You voted for him, you take him in.
That would be beautiful, because I think you heard, right, that Biden took away the DNA testing when you come through the border. Trump had implemented, no, there's going to be DNA testing. You were going to prove if you're related to this person, if you're the mom, the dad, or whatever, right? Usually the dad, because you don't see women, a lot of women coming with kids. You see more men coming with these kids, right? So there's been letters upon letters to the administration telling them to bring back DNA testing, because you have a lot of kids that are being trafficked, and the administration, obviously for whatever reason, doesn't want to bring back DNA testing. My thought on that is that everybody that voted for Biden needs to know this, and it will be awesome if there was a way to say, you voted for Biden, you voted for child trafficking, you voted for this child to be abused.
Oh
Because
yeah, they have said it. They have Democrats are in it. Not in it, literally doing it, but they're all this trafficking that's going on because of Biden. They were the ones who did this. This is what's going on because of them, and they really Biden as much. Don't forget, the election was rigged and stolen.
yeah, mom, I agree with you. I don't want to say that the elections were quote unquote stolen, but anybody that does not question the probability that something is not right, somebody did something for this to have this particular outcome and there was no interference, it's just not clear. It's
Yeah,
obviously something happened.
you can use any word, but the right word is stolen. But you could say other stuff. You know, people
Yes.
will say something else. Oh, that wasn't what was suspected. Oh, it's not supposed to happen. They didn't mean to do it. No, they did mean to do it, and they meant to steal it, and they did. That's all
Yeah.
I know.
Well, yeah. I mean, talking about Biden, did you see why little baby Biden did at the Capitol?
Oh my God, I don't even know why he went there in the first place. Because when he had to go, he didn't go. Then he shows up, and when Marjorie was going to ask him the questions, and she was going to ask him good questions, I know how she is. He just gets up and leaves. And he should have been arrested like that other lady said. You just don't get up and leave like that.
Yeah.
The other lady that came after her said he should be arrested right here, right now for disrespecting or whatever. But of course, why arrest him if Biden is going to say, "Oh no, I pardoned him, get him out." So that's why they don't just do it, and they control everything. They control the law, they control the FBI, they control the CIA, they control Majorcas, they control everybody. So they do what they say. It's like he was the president, really. He's doing what
Yeah.
he wants.
Well, and they probably don't want to arrest him either because then they'll be like, oh my God, you're just arresting him because he's a crackhead. He's a drug addict. Ha ha. No, I'm kidding. I just
Yeah,
wanted
like
to.
everybody's using excuses for everything.
We can't blame him, mom. It's his brain is, um, he's sick, right? So the addiction is what's causing him to do this.
Okay, if you say that, but I don't believe that. He's too smart to be sick. He
Uh,
is too smart to do
he-
stuff that he needs to do. Today he has a hearing in California or something. I don't know what it is about, but he has one today. As a matter of fact, we should be around there now
I
because it's today.
I think it has to do with tax evasion or something like that.
Oh yeah, probably. But they try not to put everything in it so it won't affect the father. I heard. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it really going to affect the father? I mean, if if these facts are
Yes,
true,
it's gonna affect the father because he was using the influence of the father being a vice president to do all the stuff he did. It will affect him.
well, hold up. That's what I'm trying to say. If the following facts are true, if they rigged and stole an election, if
Which they did.
okay, if all of a sudden the crackhead president's son became an artist and is selling art for millions and millions of dollars to foreign nationals, and they're not saying anything about it even though everybody knows, and it's like, oh, it's just that he's so talented or whatever. If there was a laptop of him with questionable age females and doing
There is.
whatever, which there is, and still nothing comes of it, what makes us think that this is going to pan out and it's just not a show and pony show or whatever they say, just to um, appease people to be like, oh, we did something. We didn't take it like lightly. We questioned him, and this is what we found. There was nothing there, no evidence. Because that's what they
That's
say.
exactly what they're doing. So people don't say, oh, they're only going after Trump. Oh, no, they're going after Hunter too. No, 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 no. They're being gentle with Hunter and trying to drown Trump on all this crap that they're doing. But everything's going to work out for the best. Trump is going to win, and everybody's going to be exposed. Everybody's going to be exposed, no matter what. It's going to come out to be Trump was right.
Mom, what are you gonna do if Trump doesn't win?
Well, for me, Trump still wins.
Okay. I personally don't want Nikki Haley to win. I think she is fake. I could see
She's
the
a traitor. She had told Trump that she would not run for president. She told him that. And look at her. I'm going to run for president. No, you're a traitor. Ron DeSantis is a traitor. Okay? Because Trump helped Ron DeSantis become Florida's governor against that other guy that was another crackhead. He helped him and he became the governor. And look at them now. Both traitors, both cannot win, both will not win. So who's left?
Trump. Oh, Vivek.
Exactly.
Vivek.
Vivek? No,
Mhm.
Vivek will be vice president if anything.
I like Vivek. I don't know. President Vivek has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Yeah, after President Trump in 4 years, it sounds beautiful.
uh, uh, I like Ron DeSantis. Um, I know that you say he's a traitor, but I liked him. Um,
No, he's no good. Well, he's good to be a governor of Florida. He's been good, but he's not good to be the president because he betrayed Trump. You can't betray people like that.
Yeah, I
So,
hear you. Okay, going back to something that happened. Remember the guy that jumped over, like just spider monkey over the
to
the
the judge.
bench to the judge?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
looks like they're trying to do attempted murder charges because he, a- a- as after the altercation, as they were moving him away, he just kept blabbing and talking. He's like, I'm gonna kill her, I want to kill her, blah 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 blah. So the question is now, are they gonna take those statements and put attempted murder because he wanted to harm her in that way? What do you think about that?
Of course. You think he was trying to do? He
Tickle
wasn't
her?
jumping over there to go kiss her. He wanted to go over there to kill her, grab her by the head, and just, oh my God, that was horrible.
That was scary.
Yeah, that was scary. I mean, that's crazy, but they should learn from that. They should put like that glass in front of all the judges' things everywhere. You know, the glass they put when the COVID was, they put that glass between every casino machine and everything. They should put something like that in front of the judge.
You
That's
know,
something strong.
I don't think
Something strong.
so. I don't think
Oh
they
yeah,
should.
because somebody else is gonna try to do the same thing. Be a copycat. Oh, they'll probably practice. Let me see if I get it. Yeah, yeah. People are sick. They could try to do that again.
Well, or
They
should
need
it? Don't
to.
you think? And before they do that, don't you think they should have bailiffs next to them, if especially if the judge knows she's gonna sentence somebody?
Oh, bring them a handcuff
Yeah,
and let. Yeah, that way. Yeah, but if not, put some shield in front of them. I'm sorry, that's dangerous.
yeah.
Super dangerous.
Well, is it dangerous, mommy? Like this really hasn't happened. Like it's a one-off kind of
Yeah, but
thing.
it happened. It happened. And we can't let things happen again because something happens. Somebody needs to be punished. And we got to take measures so it won't happen again. Because
Well,
if they do nothing, it's going to happen again.
hmm, hmm. I see what you mean. I am I'm of the mindset that if something happens once, like not everything needs to change because something happened once.
Well, in some things, nothing needs to change because you can fix it right there and say this won't happen again because this is going to. Now, if they're going to bring everyone with handcuffs and people going to be next to them, and then, okay. But if they're not, because, oh, you can't bring them in handcuffs because they look like they're guilty or whatever, like they say. So then you have to protect the judge.
True, true. I mean, it's the judge. I don't think if they're in handcuffs in front of the judge. I mean, I would assume in front of a jury, yes, but in front of a judge, the
So
judge.
why wasn't he in handcuffs?
Um, because he seemed like a really sweet person.
Exactly. You can't trust people who do bad things.
You can't
Once a
trust
person does a
people
bad
who
thing,
do bad things. I agree with you,
yeah,
mom.
exactly. Because once they do one bad thing, their mind is prone to do anything. I don't even know what he did.
He
What
was
he
there.
did there was enough to get him locked up for like ever.
Well, what he did was he was there for like 2 to 3 counts of battery and assault.
Oh, look at that. And he was in handcuffs. Get out of here. No, 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 no.
But okay, so is it his fault or is it the court's fault for knowing that he was dangerous already and not protecting him from himself? Did they create that? I'm just being the devil's advocate here because I bet somebody out there is going to be like, well, it's not his fault. What do you expect him to do? He already has his history. So they actually made him act this way and didn't protect him from himself. So it's really the judge is half as fault and the court's half as fault.
No,
What
no,
do you
no.
think about
Maybe
that?
the court. Maybe the court because they didn't took precautions for having handcuff and all that. But it had nothing to do with the judge. The judge is separate. It has nothing to do with what the court did of having him secure and unsecure. No reason to jump at that judge at all. And of course, they're going to find excuses. Oh, he's been traumatized by that. No, no, that's the problem. Everybody finds everything.
Yes, this
And
is true. Everybody does find an excuse for everything.
yep,
But I mean, because
terrible.
excuses are amazing. They make you feel good, you know? You don't have to take personal responsibility.
Exactly.
It's been happening since the beginning of time.
Yeah, well, people got to change and be more strong when they make a decision and stuff. Oh, poor person. No, poor person, nothing. Poor person should have done what they did. And now they're in trouble, so they have to pay. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. They're in trouble, so they have to pay. Exactly. Well, on that note, Mom, go have your breakfast. I will go ahead and I will talk to you later. And you have a good day, Mom.
Okay, mamita. Bye.
Bye.